Hi everyone. So a few days back, I had put in a story sticker on my Instagram that if you have any content ideas for me, please let me know. And one of the ideas I really liked were what are some of the things that I have done during the pandemic. For the longest time, my life has been about what is the next place that I have to travel to. Obviously, that was not happening during the pandemic. So, what do? So, I went in a bit of a reflection mode that since I was not traveling, not doing much, what are some of the things that I really did? Like, did I have any achievements? Is there something new that I did? And when I was listing them down, I was pretty impressed by the number of things that I have been able to do over the 1.5 years. Hi everyone, welcome to Insider Gyan. My name is Somi. I'm an IIT Delhi and ISB Hyderabad grad, and on this channel I share my experiences and I get my friends to share their experiences as well so that it can help some of you guys in your journeys. If that's something that interests you, please consider subscribing to the channel. Okay, now coming to the content of this video, what are some of the things that I did during the pandemic? Number one thing, and probably the most important, is I started posting very, very regularly on Insider Gyan. I had started this channel quite some time back, I would say about 2.5 years back. For the longest time in the middle, for about 1.5 years, I was not posting anything. But pandemic के time मुझे लगा कि why am I leaving this channel? I have so much to share. Like I used to have a travel channel also. I still do, and that was where I was more active on. But then during pandemic, I realized that travel is something that I'll always keep doing, but that is like a hobby, like that's for fun. But over here, I can provide real value. With that thought process itself, I started creating content regularly over here. Then, over the 1.5 years, I have done so much on this channel, not just in terms of content creation, but also launched the one-on-one mentorship program. I have launched a course, I've done a few free webinars. It's been a really overwhelming and a fulfilling journey, I would say. Journey from say about 500 subscribers that I was at to 10,000, all because of your support. So thank you. So that was my first achievement, or like one of the things that has taken up a lot of my time during the pandemic. Number two is we moved to Singapore during the lockdown. I'm not sure if a lot of you know, but I live in Singapore. We had moved here just before the circuit breaker, the lockdown happened across the world last year. Before this, we were in Hong Kong. So the move was a huge thing. And secondly, once we moved into our new house over here, because we were not traveling as well, we were spending so much time within the house itself. For the first time ever, I thought I'm going to decorate the house aesthetically, showcase all the travel souvenirs that I've collected over the years, basically put up a beautiful place to live in. I think I managed to do that quite successfully. I'll be putting a few like screenshots and videos. Let me know how you guys like my house. But otherwise, it has been very fulfilling in the sense because this is the first time that I've been doing, and anything creative really fulfills me. Like it brings me joy of another level altogether. So going from selecting the right pieces where I could showcase some of the stuff I owned, putting a color theme together, it's just been a very fun journey, honestly. The next thing I did is a lot of DIYs, a lot of glass bottles जिसमें peanut butter आता है या अचार आता है या दही, a lot of these random डब्बे that comes. I have repurposed them to make like beautiful decor pieces. I've gifted a lot of those to some of my friends. Like I said, anything creative gives me so much joy, and again, it has been super fulfilling. Just able to create beautiful pieces out of waste. If you see my living room, right, it's full of travel souvenirs or things that I have made with my own hand. Number three, I actually became a plant mom. For the longest time, I thought that I can never make plants survive, but हमारे सिंगापुर वाले घर में बाहर एक छोटा सा area है which was not big enough to be treated as a balcony, but it was perfect to keep some plants. Once we went to IKEA and we saw a lot of plants, so we thought that we'll buy some and see if we can really make them survive. We bought like 3 plants. They survived, and that gave me a lot of confidence. एक तो उन्हीं plants को propagate करके हमने इतने सारे और plants बनाए हैं, and then it became like an obsession. Whenever we would visit a nursery or see some nice plants around in any shop, we would just pick up a few. And today, like, that small balcony area is filled with so many plants. Now that I look at it, plants are such amazing decor materials. Plants make for such amazing gifts as well. A lot of times what I would do is make a plant cutting and propagate it in a beautiful planter, plant it and gift it to someone for a housewarming. And of course, it gives you a lot of good vibes when you see all of those plants. When you see a new leaf coming up, that just fills my heart. I even planted a random papaya tree which grew up with the papaya seeds. Bada ho raha hai ab. The next thing that I did was I learned a few new things in the kitchen. And no, I'm not talking about dalgona coffee or anything. I made bread from scratch for the first time. It was not that difficult, and that too without an oven. Like, I don't even have an oven in my house, so just using pressure cooker and all those utensil kind of oven things. I was able to make bread from scratch, and then I also made pizza from scratch, like the entire pizza base or sab kuch sauce and everything bana ke. I don't know, cooking to me is very therapeutic and creative, so maza aata hai to make something new. It's all very creative, and that just keeps me going. A few other things that I did was, firstly, I moved from the previous management consulting company that I had been working for about 6 years to a new company. It's a similar kind of a role, but it's a different company. So I managed to change my day job once I moved here. I also started investing in the US and China markets. So far, all the money that I had been earning, I had just been sending it back to India, and they were just lying in FDs or like being invested in mutual funds. But I realized that we need some additional exposure as well to the other markets, and Singapore is a great place to be investing in. US, even UK, China, of course, so that you can reap the benefits of the growth of those companies, be able to diversify your portfolio. Singapore, there's no capital tax. So which means that if you earn like any money out of like any profit, you don't have to pay tax on it, which is again great. That was a good step in the right direction. The last thing I wanted to talk about was also I started getting some additional help for Insider Gyan. I have been working with a few people who have been helping me in, say, video editing, helping send newsletters, or in, managing my social media. So that I started doing, and for the longest time I have not done that and felt a lot of pressure. I mean, I still feel a lot of pressure managing both, but at least now I have someone to, who I can like send directions and not have to do everything myself, which is a bit of a pressure taken away from me, I would say. So that was definitely good. And I also invested in so many courses. When I moved in, I had quit my previous job because I was thinking that I'll probably travel for 1 or 2 months and then I'll start, looking for another job over here. But of course, travel was not happening. And for 2 to 3 months, I was just at home doing nothing and doing all these DIYs and stuff, waiting for the pandemic to get over, which it still hasn't. So during that time itself, I invested so much in some amazing courses, invested in learning in this space of content creation and a few like other things. I feel like I've invested quite a bit and I've become comfortable with investing on these things. I've become smarter in identifying what are some of the things that I should do myself versus what other things I should invest and let others do. So those are some of the things that I did. I also actually ate out quite a bit during the pandemic and gained 4 kgs, but we'll not talk about that over here. Before ending the video, I wanted to talk about a few of my learnings during this pandemic. Number one, like I said, I have realized that creative things bring me so much joy that it's on another level altogether. It helps me bust a lot of stress. This is not something I had ever realized before, because पहले ये होता था कि every next step used to be about traveling to the next destination. It was the kind of lifestyle I was leading for 4 or 5 years before the pandemic. Every 2 months we were traveling to a new place. That gave a different kind of a high, which meant that I obviously didn't have time to like do creative things and stuff. But during the pandemic, I did so many things and I realized that about myself that I really like doing all of these things, and I'll probably continue doing it now that I know it. Second thing I've learned about myself is I'm pretty happy actually not meeting people. The pandemic forced us all into our own houses, not having to meet people. And I have always been an introvert, and I know this comes from a place of privilege that I have a roof to stay under, I have a job that can help me sustain. And I would definitely say that I didn't miss going out and meeting people at all. I was just super happy reading my books, watching Netflix, doing my DIYs, and creating content on Insider GAN. And I understand that a large part of it is also because I'm living with my husband and I'm not living alone. I can understand if someone's living alone, then it's a little different, like, right? You need some human interaction, you need some sort of social life. The third thing I've learned is that money is not everything, because there are going to be times in your life when you will probably be able to afford something, but you will not be able to do it. For example, today my parents are in India, and even if I have to pay a lot of money, I would love to go and visit my parents and just be with my family, but I can't do that. So that's a different kind of helplessness altogether. It brings a lot of perspective to your life, like, we take a lot of things for granted. We sacrifice so much just to be able to earn a good living so many times, and is it really worth it? Sometimes I do think about it. But anyway, these are some of the things that I did and learned during the pandemic. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, you know what to do. Hit the like button, please subscribe to the channel, and I'm going to see you in the next video. Till then, bye.